Greetings and welcome back to this next installment of DEI in About Five, brought to you by Sweet Ransom Diversity Consulting. And I am Robin Sweet Ransom. All right, so is it just me, or have you noticed that DEI is pretty much a dirty word now? Why is that? I'm glad you asked. Why the DEI backlash? Huh. Where did DEI go wrong? Well, I'm going to say this. SRD has always been a step ahead of all the other diversity consulting firms out there, as well as any of the well-meaning initiatives that companies have put forward as it relates to addressing the importance of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And how have we always been ahead of the pack? Well, before I get into that, let's talk about what diversity is supposed to be about. And I love how this picture transforms the word diversity into an acronym. And it says diversity is all about different individuals valuing each other, regardless of skin, intellect, talents, or the years that they've been on this earth, or even the years of service. That's what diversity is supposed to be about. However, somewhere along the way, the Christian white straight male has felt excluded. And so we're getting this backlash from them. And not them alone, but they are a great majority of those who are pushing back against diversity. Why? Because it appears that diversity does not include them. Notice I just said Christian white straight male. So if you're homosexual, you'll believe that diversity includes you if you're white. And if you're white female, you believe that diversity includes you. But the Christian white straight male feels like it does not include them. And so, what we need to do is rather than dismiss their concerns, we need to deal with it and separate the facts from the myths. Because the fact is, we need Christian white straight males to be a part of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And a lot of you have been. And we want to keep you on board. But there's the myth that diversity means fewer white people. Inclusion means exclusion of white people. And equity means stealing from white people. And as I always say, people have a right to their feelings, and we don't want to invalidate their feelings. That's a part of diversity, equity, and inclusion, is acknowledging other people's feelings that may be different from our own. And there have been some things that have been said that may give credence to white male, straight Christian males feeling this way. Listen to this. Yes, diversity is about getting rid of white people, and that's a good thing. This is what Emily Goldstein says. She says, first off, I am a white person myself, so allow me to get that out of the way. I'm extremely glad that the white race is dying, and you should be too. White people do not have the right to exist, point blank, period. Those are some strong words, and from a white person. Are you feeling that as a white Christian straight male, that this is what diversity is all about? What about this? Diversity is a code word for anti-white. And look at this little card. Well, it's not a cartoon, but this picture here, it says here, oh, so you're afraid of whites being a minority? Because, you know, the fear is that whites will be a minority by the year 2050. Why? Are minorities treated as second-class citizens or something? Or what about this? Diversity equals white genocide. And if this is the case, no wonder you have the Christian straight white males want to pull their hair out and want to say, stop the presses. Let's change some laws. Oh, no, we can't do this whole diversity thing because you will not replace me. Right? So, what SRD is here to do is separate the facts from the myths. And how can we do that? I'm glad you asked. It's because SRD has always had the secret sauce. And I want to share it with you because together we can change the world. And as I always say when I close these videos, remember that diversity plus you, and that includes white Christian straight males, equals solution. So join me next time as we unpack the four-letter word that is behind the backlash to DEI. Join me next time.